Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unlock a huge secret to sounding way more like a native English speaker. How? By mastering those notoriously tricky three-part phrasal verbs. If you've ever felt completely tripped up by these in a daily conversation, well, you're definitely in the right place. Let's get into it. English can be incredibly confusing sometimes, right? I mean, it feels especially overwhelming when a single, simple action suddenly requires three separate words just to explain it. Why on earth use one word when you could use three? Well, that's just how native speakers actually talk in their daily lives. But don't worry, today we're going to clear up that confusion and get you using these phrases with total confidence. But hey, real quick, before we dive into our daily examples, make sure to subscribe to the American English Academy channel. This is really your ultimate guide to mastering English, and joining our community means you won't miss out on the strategies you need to elevate your language skills. Section 1. Verbs for daily decisions and actions. So our very first tricky verb is drop out of. We use this one when someone leaves a school or a university before actually finishing their degree. Picture this, a parent giving some serious, heartfelt life advice to a teenager who's just completely frustrated with homework. They might say, "Take my advice. Don't drop out of school." It's a really heavy decision, and this three-part verb is exactly what a native speaker uses to describe it in everyday life. Next up, when it's finally time to stop procrastinating and actually start focusing, we use the verb get down to. This literally means to give something your serious, undivided attention. You know, it's that exact moment you turn off your phone and finally open your books. You'll hear this constantly in the office or at school, especially when a tight deadline is approaching. Someone on the team will usually clap their hands and say, "Let's get down to work and finish this report on time." It's such a great natural phrase to rally a team or, honestly, just motivate yourself. Now, what if you're trying to make a big decision? Well, you might need to read up on it. This phrase simply means doing a lot of research by reading about a specific topic before making your move. This is a daily habit so many of us share. For example, John read up on every type of camera before finally buying one. It's exactly what we all do before spending our hard-earned money, right? We check reviews, we read articles, we read up on the product. Section 2. Verbs for communication and relationships. Human communication isn't always perfectly polite, which brings us to the phrase talk back to. This is used specifically when someone, usually a kid or someone in a lower position, answers an authority figure with disrespect or attitude. I am sure many of us have heard a mom or dad sternly deliver this exact daily example, maybe after a rough parent-teacher conference. Don't talk back to your teacher. It paints a really clear picture of a scolding, doesn't it? On a much more helpful and positive note, if your colleague is sick or away, you might fill in for them. This just means you step in and take over their responsibilities temporarily so that the work still gets done. This right here is the classic introduction. Every substitute teacher uses this exact line when they walk into a new classroom. "My name is Miss Floyd, and I'll be filling in for your regular teacher today." It instantly tells the students exactly who they are and why they're there. Notice the sharp contrast between these two phrases. We use look back on when we're remembering past memories, like reflecting on a wonderful childhood. But we flip the direction and use look forward to when we're anticipating exciting things in our future, like an upcoming vacation or an awesome party. Section 3. Quick check. Test yourself. All right, you've seen the examples. Now let's see how you do. Take a close look at these 6 daily phrases. I want you to pause for just a second and try to fill in those blank spaces in your head. Remember what we just learned about directions and actions? For number 1, do we get up to business or down to business? Okay, let's see how you did. Here are the answers. Notice how getting that middle particle correct completely changes the direction and the meaning of the action. We get down to business. We read up on a topic. We talk back to someone. It's a fantastic exercise in recognizing the natural flow of these everyday phrases. Let's do one more quick challenge to really lock this in, but this time it's a bit harder. Try to guess the entire 3-part verb that fits perfectly into these everyday situations. Read the context clues in the sentences. What did Jamie do at 14? What is Giorgio doing while I'm away? Let's walk through these step by step together. Number 1, Jamie dropped out of school. Number 2, Tammy stuck up for her friend, meaning she defended her. 3, Giorgio is filling in for me at the office. 4, I want to read up on the topic. 5, could you wait up for me? And 6, we are looking forward to your party. Great job if you got those. If you found this explainer helpful for untangling these confusing phrases, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Join us at the American English Academy, and let's keep improving your daily conversation skills together. We've got so many more tips and tricks to share with you. I want to leave you with this final challenge today. Language only truly lives when you actually speak it out loud. So, are you going to get down to work? Or maybe read up on a new hobby? Which of these three-part phrasal verbs will you test out in your next English conversation?